Hello everyone, this is Joe, for Soft Corners, and for today's video I am doing a video response for Matt and Tyrus over at the THA Card Story. And for their contest, this is celebrating, I believe, 110 subscribers, which their contest correspond with the home run totals Hank Aaron had at the end of each one of his seasons. So I believe I just looked in there at 130, so I think 140 is the next milestone, so they'll be, right there for another one soon. First off, if anybody has not watched Matt and Tyrus's channel, please go check it out. They're picking up basically all the Hank Aaron cards. I mean, that's the main focus, and then lots of different other side projects and some new ones that probably be starting for their goals for 2023 here. So definitely a great channel and great father and son duo, and really became good friends with Matt through the through YouTube so far this year, so really thankful for that. So for their contest, they want us to show a different sport than our main PC that we collect. I am 99.9% baseball, so I have a little bit of football. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, so I figured for the video I show off. Got this hoodie and beanie for Christmas. Yeah, I have a couple cards. There were two small side PC things I did for a little while, and then haven't really added anything to them in a while, and then just a couple Eagles cards, but that's what I have for football, so that's what I'll show off. We'll start with these, so I feel like most people, maybe when they were younger or older, whatever, have at some point probably like, searched or Googled their name just to see if there's any, famous people out there. Always looked for different athletes. And when I was younger, I did that. I mean, one of these guys is newer, but then one's older, and nothing ever came up for him, so I'm not sure. But this is two of my name, like, not just, this is my full name's Joseph, but I mean, this is name I go by, my last name, and so there's that one. And then this was from 2020, so it was a rookie wide receiver for the Chargers. I don't think he's really done much. I think the Lions QB was a backup, which I thought was cool. I just had those two cards that ended up with some guys that shared my name. So so yeah, a couple years ago I started two small, wanted to get into football a little bit, and started two very small PCs. Don't have anything really big at all, but these are from, I'll show the other one first. Not anybody like from the Eagles, just guys that were both Hall of Famers, or one is a Hall of Famer, one will be a Hall of Famer. Just thought they had great careers and always enjoyed watching them. And then this one shared the last name as me. So the first one's Ed Reed. So this is mostly just a lot. I'll go through these pretty quick. Mostly those are from his last two teams with the Jets and Texans. And everything else will be what he's most known for with the Ravens. I mean, going back to college, his the 2000, well, I mean, I guess a couple years in a row there, 2000, 2001, 2002, Miami Hurricane football teams are just, I think, the best college football teams ever. I forget what year it was for. I think it was 2002. So it wouldn't have been his senior year, but so just going back to then, it was just so dominant. I've never seen anybody on defense like if he ended up with the ball in his hands, just, I mean, if he caught an interception, he was already like in full sprint speed going the other way. It was just amazing to see. So these are some parallels and stuff. So there's a reactive gold from Mosaic. These are both from, I guess this was a couple years ago I started. These are from 2019 Prism. So it's a red cracked ice. And I believe orange laser, this is called. So that's just a very small PC, and like I said, I don't think I've added to that in 3 years or so. So this next one, another guy who would definitely be a Hall of Famer. Just thought he was always great as his position. I think just a great guy in the community and everything. So Larry Fitzgerald, again, just when he played at Pitt, was just an absolutely dominant wide receiver, and wasn't any different in the pros. So same thing, just a lot of base cards. I think a lot of these I got from my one LCS for like a quarter or so. Some of the parallels and stuff later on might have been 50 cents or $1. So I don't know, just something I still have the cards. Like I said, nothing big here. It was just something I briefly wanted to get into. Baseball's always been my favorite sport, and still I would say is my favorite sport, but I end up watching, because of the Eagles now, the rest here are some refractors and stuff, but I end up watching more football than baseball, but I'd say baseball's still my favorite sport. But just with, especially from the Panini stuff and actually having the logos on as compared to baseball, some of the stuff, just wanted, some of these different parallels and stuff I thought were pretty cool. And then when, I wasn't a huge collector of it, of the sport, so didn't want to get anything that was to take away from my limited hobby budget, which already mainly goes to baseball and vintage baseball. That was the last year, Topps Chrome, 2015 Topps Chrome. I think it'll be a great thing for just the hobby in general if that comes back. For football. Likewise, if hopefully Panini could make licensed baseball products. And these two are numbered. This one's just numbered out of 560. This one out of 299. And I think this is a blue laser. So that's it for those two PCs. These are some Eagles cards, which I think all these I didn't really have anything at all. So I think I picked most of these up from an LCS this year. Sorry, I was just feeling this one. I don't know what happened to the back of this card. It doesn't matter. It's like, so it was a green Prism from Prism of Brandon Graham. Pretty much sealed the Super Bowl win for him with his strip sack of Brady. There, you can see the surface. I think this was like in a quarter box. So, I see why, I guess. It doesn't really matter to me, but you can kind of see like the dimpling. I just lost my train of thought for a second because of how it felt like Braille on the back of the card. So a bunch of these are just cheaper rookies I picked up of Devontae Smith. He's a great wide receiver. He scares me. Watch him play a lot because he definitely does not have a very big frame. nicknamed the Slim Reaper, but definitely his big playability and catch almost anything. So these next two, this one guy, if anything, he probably doesn't have a ton of cards as far as I know of, but I wouldn't mind maybe starting a small PC or just picking up stuff of him. Actually, when I thought about doing this video and what I was going to do, I was looking up autographs of him, and again, I'm sure he doesn't have a lot, but they were close to like $100, so I probably wouldn't. But I'd say this is, I mean, an offensive lineman, the center, Jason Kelsey, is last year, but I mean, he's a definite Pro Bowler, and just for a bigger guy, just watching him move down the field is amazing. So that's the only card I have of him. Would like to pick more of those up. Like I said, an auto would be really cool, but with a limited hobby budget, I don't think I want to put $75 or $100 towards one of those. But and then probably all time, I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite players, a Hall of Famer, and I think one of the best ever to play his position is Brian Dawkins. Was just an absolute animal and just such a competitor, and some of the highlights of the hits he laid on people are just, so is the red cracked ice. This one's the silver mosaic from Mosaic. And then lastly, this picked up from an LCS this year too. I think this was like $5. This is from 2000 Upper Deck Football. UD game jersey and just a one color white jersey piece of Brian Dawkins. So that's what I have. Like I said, nothing huge and nothing I'm really actively collecting. Like I said, I mean, these couple Eagles cards might have been $10 or less for all of them. I think they're all pickups from this, well, past year, 2022, but not really a PC I really actively focus on, but I mean, something I'm gonna keep, hang on to, and maybe add to here and there. But Matt and Tyrus, appreciate you doing the contest again. I mean, like I said, just I'll leave the link in the description and the title. Go check them out. Just great channel and very, very generous, especially when, like I said, at 130 subscribers, and this is their 4th contest, and all the prizes have been very generous. All of them for this are kind of going with the 4 sports. It's 4, well, items. There's a Shohei Ohtani bobblehead, or Funko Pop, sorry. I believe a John Elway graded rookie, a Shaq graded rookie, and a Steve Yzerman Topps graded rookie, I believe. So really great prizes, and all their contests have been that way, just very generous. But just always look forward to, you know, different topics to do for videos for these contests, and appreciate you doing this, Matt and Tyrus, and like I said, go subscribe to them. Everybody else, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and just remember, any card can be a great looking card, even if it has 4 soft corners. See ya.